Here is an upgrade for your KI cabinet. We're changing out the marquee and the decals here, and I'll show you everything you need to get and have to do this quick mod. First things first, whenever you order from Szabo's Arcade, you will get your product packaged extremely well. Just look at all these peanuts in here. Taking our first look here at our new marquee for KI, this is going to be a world of difference on this machine. And this is different than my previous marquee replacements of NFL Blitz and T2. You see how this has ridges on the top and bottom. It's going to snap right over the top. We're also going to be putting a new decal on the front. And we'll just peel this off, get a better look at this marquee. And here's everything, closer look for this mod from Szabo's Arcade. We're replacing the marquee. We're putting this front decal on and 2 Nintendo decals, one for each side of the cabinet. And this is all you'll need for this mod to work. Blow dryer, a couple of clean towels or rags, rubbing alcohol, and something just to go over those decals with. And just one last look at this marquee. I mean, you just look at how washed out this is. You see it in videos, you see it in your arcade. I said, what the heck, I might as well get the decals to go along with this since I'm going to do this mod. We're going to make this as arcade authentic as I can. I'm not going to get the Pro, so if you have the 3/4 scale, this is as good as we can make ours from Szabo's Arcade. And when we're all done here, you know, it's going to be a 3/4 Pro in my opinion. And this is what that hair dryer is for. We need to warm this up so it can just peel right off and we can get rid of the old washed out marquee. So just take your time just for a couple of minutes, and I do have the high setting on, and just warm up that whole sticker here. Now you might need a knife just to get a corner started, but once you get a little bit, this will peel right off. As you see, this was one attempt. I didn't stop. I just kept going until I got to the end here and took this off. It did peel off pretty good. I mean, there was some tension, but once that warms up and you get it started, this will come right off. Okay, and now we're just going to get our rubbing alcohol, put it on the rag, and just clean this up a little bit just to make sure we get everything off. It's a little sticky, but it did peel off pretty good. We'll just go over this. Just had to heat it up for just a little bit. Once I got it started, as you saw, it just peeled all the way off. So if you're looking to replace additional marquees, it's good to have that hair dryer, and they should all just come off. I tried to salvage it. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm going to stick it on something, but just giving myself that option. All right, we're ready to put that marquee on. Now, some people have had to loosen this up, so if it doesn't go in easy, just loosen those screws on the side. But otherwise, it should just pop in. I mean, you can already see the difference here. I mean, what a huge difference by putting this marquee on. Plus, again, the arcade authentic. We have the Nintendo Midway. Much better. All right, let's start off with the front panel here. So I'm just going to take this and just peel that much off just to get it started on this side, and then we'll just unpeel as we go. I usually go with the card over at the end after you get those bubbles out. Let's use my finger in the beginning here. Reminds you of putting those decals on your window, and in your car. When I was a kid, I had all these sports logos in my back window. Just go over these bubbles and knock that all out. So here we go. Better, more solid color here, more purple here than what came with the cab. And just keep working out those bubbles. It's fine to just keep going over everything. Eventually, you will get them all out and it will just be one smooth surface. Now we'll put those Nintendo logos on each side. All right, we'll start off on the left here, and I guess this is just going to be kind of like your preference on where to go. I guess I'm going to stay kind of to the top here. So it's just going to peel off. And we'll stick it right on the side. Now, if your cabinets are super close together, I guess you probably won't see these, but they're all different sizes. It just depends on what's next to your cab. You might have a shot, whether it's a 4-player next to it, or just different shapes. We all these arcades, they're all different bodies on here, so it's a clean look. I like it. Just adds to the side of this. It's amazing what a couple of stickers. I always say it's amazing what paint will do to a room. It's amazing what stickers will do to an arcade cabinet. On the right-hand side, got the Nintendo logo on. Just a great addition to this cab. Now here's a look at the mod we did. Changed out the marquee. Got an improved decal on the front. We added those Nintendo logos on each side. Well, I'm happy the way this turned out. The marquee went on great. The decals went on. Now altogether here with the marquee was about $70. The decals was $20. Now that does come with the front and the 2 Nintendos. With tax and shipping, you're looking at about $100. So any marquee you get is going to be between $40 to $70, just depending on that cabinet. Lead times could be longer than expected. If you're interested, I would reach out to Szabo's, and you can always just ask, hey, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that. What do you think on an ETA? Just a plan on if you're getting a cabinet and you don't want to take it apart again. That marquee is going to be kind of iffy. On some of them, we do have to take that side off. Luckily for Killer Instinct and 4-player Konamis, they just snap right over. So it's just something to look into. The only thing else I could do is a laid up coin door, and I'm just not ready to do that because then I'd have to do all the cabinets. I'm mostly interested in changing out marquees of cabinets that I plan on keeping more longer than shorter. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a great mod, and for those who have the Pro, I can totally understand. It's a full-size arcade. But if you have the 3/4, or you're thinking about getting the 3/4, I strongly recommend changing out that marquee because you can just see it looks a lot better. The decals are, not big, but since I was already ordering that, I said, let's go with everything here and just give it as close to a Pro that I can do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And I want to do this before and after view. So here's the before. And here's a look at the after. What a difference. This is the way to go. If you have Killer Instinct, gotta get this marquee. It is awesome.